Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Jalisha. She was only 5 years old and was just starting first grade. There was a little girl named Tony in her class, and she walked up to Jalisha and said, "Why are you 5 and in first grade, and I'm 6, and I'm here because I'm older than you?" Jalisha said, "Maybe I'm just very smart, and maybe my birthday is late." Tony asked, "So which one is it?" "Both," said Jalisha. "My birthday is in September, and I already know addition and subtraction," she exclaimed. "That's cool," answered Tony. All at once they said, "Want to be friends?" Then they went to their desk, and it turned out they sat together. Jalisha looked in her desk and let out a scream. "Bug!" she yelled. She jumped up and ran to the carpet. Tony looked in and ran. She ran to the bathroom and washed her hands. Then she ran to the teacher's desk and said, "I'm here about the boogie in the desk." She got a stapler and a pen and an eraser. She ran to the desk, and when she finished, the desk was clean. Jalisha smiled. Then the bell rang for lunch. Tony and Jalisha ran out of class together and skipped to the lunchroom. They were standing in the back holding hands. Then the teacher came back and said, "Jalisha, I'm glad you found a friend, and same with you, Tony." Then they arrived just in time for lunch. They sniffed in the air and smelled the wonderful scent of mild wings. They got their trays and sat down together. Then this boy named Jeremy pointed to the both of them and said, "Cooties." Tony got up and said, "Be quiet, duty head," and gave him a big wonk right in the head. Jeremy screamed, "Duty booty, you're a tootie." Jalisha said, "Uh-oh, you started it, I'ma end it." Tony and Jalisha grabbed his arms and pulled him into the tray room and said, "We got another chicken for you." And then Tony said, "Yeah, but this one won't be served to us. Thank you." Then recess started, and they dumped their trays. Then Jeremy came outside and said, "Want to see one of my 5 fingers?" Then they said, "Look, no trouble." And Jalisha said, "The only thing I want to see is you later, loser." They walked away and said, "Man, we already got haters in first grade." They gave each other a high five. Then they ran to the swings, and they swung all recess period. Then they had free partner reading. They decided to read Frog and Toad. Tony started the first page. Then switching, they saw Jeremy walk in with the note. He set it in the middle of their desk. He said sorry and left. They read the note. It said, "This is Jeremy's teacher. I'm letting you know that Jeremy will not be bothering you anymore because I got a report from a student saying he said inappropriate things. If he continues to mess with you, please inform me. In room A4, thank you, Miss Nagy." The two of them looked at each other and back at the paper and thought, who was around during this? A girl named Angel walked in and put her book bag next to them and said, "Hi, I'm your partner," and took a seat. She sat down and whispered, "You're welcome." The two girls looked at each other and laughed, then said, "Welcome to the group." They all smiled, and they all sat down and read till the home bell dinged and donged. They walked home together, and since it was a Friday, had a slumber party, and in 20 years lived together. The end. Thank you. That was the story I wrote, Angel. It was about my cousin Jalisha and my sister Tony. It did not really happen, so please don't offend. Sorry about the misspelled words. Thank you. I'm the author. Yay! No illustration. Thanks. Bye.